So this is my minimalist Kitbash version of GI-Joe Classified Series Nunchuck. Okay, so first thing that I took off this action figure is going to be the Wolverine claws. Then, to improve articulation on the shoulders, we took off the part of the shoulder guard. So exposing the ball of the shoulder, improving the poses. Okay, next thing that we did was to get rid of the swords and the sword shifts. Okay, so I just can't understand why GI-Joe Classified series for Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes action figures, they would issue proper sword shifts for the figures, but for other versions, or for example this version of Nunchuck, it's going to be half-assed sword shifts, wherein the sharpest part of the sword is exposed. The cutting edge or the lethal edge. Okay, so I did not like that, so that's the reason why, as you could see, I still retained a little bit or part as a weapon retention system for nunchucks and for swords like this, wherein this type of sword has sword sheath, and I have the option of either having this figure with or without a sword, so I could put those nunchucks on this section or even add nunchucks, so he has 4 nunchucks on board. Of course, that is just wood, and if you're going to go on an extended fight, somehow those nunchucks are going to be worn out and you need a fresh pair. Okay, so options. On this section, we also got rid of the knife and we added a smoke grenade. So it has a grenade, baseball grenade, and a smoke grenade. Okay, and as a homage to the O-ring version of Nunchuck, we added a pistol. Of course, these guys would use whatever weapons that are capable of doing their mission. Okay, so even pistols. So don't get too Hollywood fixed with regards to the impression of ninjas. Ninjas would use whatever weapons is available for them to accomplish their desired goals. So addition of a 22 LR would be a nice thing. And if just in case I don't want a pistol on this action figure, I could just slide that holster off, easy peasy. Okay, so that's it. So even Philippine Special Operations units would employ a suppressed 22 LR pistol to achieve their objectives or mission. Okay, so last thing that I did was to upgrade the nunchucks of this action figure. So as you could see, the nunchucks would sit nice and flush, and it's not going to be on a U shape because of the plastic chain. This now has a different chain unit. Okay, so what are those? So let's take one pair off so I could show it. So the thing that I used, instead of twist tie, I used floral wire. So I cut off the plastic chain, drilled the hole on both ends, and just with super glue glued on the floral wire. So I just did this So 2 portions and twist away. So it would somehow look or resemble a chain. Then with the simple snipper or scissors, just cut off and glue on both ends. So that's it. So instead of your twist ties, which is quite thick, so this is more thinner. Actually, the material is more slicker. Okay, so as you could see, plus the color, it's green. It matches the camouflage pattern of the figure, so it really blends in well. So with whatever pose that I put this nunchuck action figure in with this primary weapon, as his call sign would be nunchuck, of course he has to be an expert or should be displayed with these accessories. Yeah, so that's it. Very simple thing to do or accessorize your nunchuck action figure instead of the one that GI-Joe Classified series gave us, wherein it was just way too busy a design. So they swamped us with accessories, but with regards to paint on the action figure, take a look at this. Okay, so these portions, the tiger stripes are nice, but when you go to the side, blank blank, my goodness. Okay, so yeah, even this portion on the ball, blank. But yeah, that's it. So my goal really is with regards to playability of the action figure. So instead of once again buying additional stuff, taking off stuff that belong to this action figure and buying stuff once again to re-accessorize this figure, it just doesn't make sense. So plus I also already have quite a pool of accessories that is just lying around, so I'd rather take use of whatever I have on board. Okay, so that's it. Very minimalist kitbash for nunchuck. Okay, so for example, you don't wish to have a pistol on this action figure, it's just easy to slide that off. So let's take it off. Just made it so tight around the waist of the figure, but actually it's really not easy to take off. There you go. So if his mission does not dictate the usage of a pistol, a 22 LR pistol, then I could take that off. And with regards to the swords, the sword, I mean, just the single blade that this action figure comes with. So I have the option of placing it on the right, on the left, I mean, or placing it on the right here, and even storing extra nunchucks on this side. So for example, I would like to use the nunchucks that belongs to Quick Kick, which is actually more fancier than this. This is just way too bland, but actually the design is just the same. So I have the option of either storing the nunchucks on this section or on this section, or having one blade on this section and a nunchuck on this section. Okay, so that's it. And it makes the figure less busy and you could enjoy poses. So the articulation points are nicely exploited instead of having to really struggle with articulation points because of the accessories that is dangling on the action figure, which makes it very busy. But with this option, very minimalist Kitbash design wherein you take off and then repurpose. So, yep, playability is increased and you're able to see more of the details of the action figure. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.